Here is the new Leetcode problem, which name is removed colored pieces if both the neighbors are the same color. The problem says there are n pieces arranged in the line, and each piece is a color of A and B. And you are given a string colors in nth length and color type is this one. Here is the condition. Alice moves first. Alice is only allowed to remove a piece colored A. If both of the neighbors are also colored A, she is not allowed to remove a piece that are colored B. And same condition is for Bob also. So we have to return if true if the Alice wins and return false if Bob wins. Then let's look the string. Here's the example A, So we can see in first position, first index, the both neighbors of the A is A. So we can remove this one A. So our string will be A, B, B. And now it's a Bob turn. So Bob cannot make a move on his turn since there are no B whose neighbor are both B. So Alice wins. So it will be true. And we can see in the example 2, here is a 2A. So Alice has her turn first. So there are only 2A and both are the edge of the line. Means here is the condition. Alice and Bob cannot remove pieces from the edge of the line. So these both are the edge of the line. So it will be false. So let's look the intuition for this. Let's make an example to so that we can understand better. Here's the example. Initially, we will take what we'll take, do this. We'll take a Alice count equals to 0 and Bob count equals to 0 initially, and we will traverse this whole string. And we will take a variable a1 and b1 to count the consecutive numbers of a and count the consecutive numbers of b. Here is the age a1 equals to 3 because the consecutive numbers of a equals to 3. So a1 equals to 3 and maximum count of b1 equals to 2. So if a1 is greater than 2, why a1 is greater than 2? Because इसने बोला है कि उसके नेबर्स होने चाहिए मीन्स मिनिमम टू मिनिमम 3 तो होने ही चाहिए, तब हम किसी एलिमेंट को रिमूव कर सकते हैं. तो ये एक ए वन इक्वल टू 3 है. So if हमारी कंडीशन है if a1 is greater than 2 then we can remove that element. So we will increase a equals to a plus a1 minus 2. Why a1 minus 2? Because if let's take an example, if a1 equals to 3, then this will be 3 minus 2 equals to 1. So a equals to 0 plus 1, a equals to 1. So a equals to 1 is correct because we are removing one element. So a equals to 1. And same for b1. And finally we will check if a is greater than b, means Alice wins, then we will return true, otherwise we will return false because Bob, in other case Bob will win. So here's the complete intuition. Let's write the code for this. So firstly we will initialize int n equals to colors dot size, hmm, int I equals to 0 because we will traverse the whole array, whole string, sorry, and int Alice count a equals to 0 and int Bob count b equals to 0. Now we'll traverse while I is less than n. In this, we will declare two variables int a1 equals to 0, how many times a is coming, consecutive times, and int b1 equals to 0. Now I will traverse this while I is less than n and then colors of I equals to A. If a colors of I equals to A, then we have to increase the count of A1. A1 plus plus, then also I plus plus. And this same condition will come for b1 also. So let's copy this and paste. This will be b1, b Bob. This will be b1. This is fine. And now we will check if a1 is greater than 2 means a is coming more than 2 times. So that a is a1 is the consecutive number of times a is coming. So a1 is coming more than 2 times. It means we can remove a element. So how can we remove? It will be it will be a equals to a plus means a plus equals to a1 minus 2. Let's take an example. If a1 equals to 3, then this will be 3 minus 2 equals to 1. A equals to 0 plus 1. A equals to 1, this will be perfect because we are removing one element from this. Let's take another example for this. If we take A, then B. In this example, A, A is coming 5 times. So A1 equals to 5. So this will be 5 is greater than 2. Let's write this here. 5 is greater than 2, then this will be 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 a equals to 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. We can see we can remove three elements because these three elements can be removed because we can't remove the edge cases, but a and this a is the neighbor of that particular consecutive string, and we can remove these three a. So this will be 3. So this will be perfect. And this same condition comes for b1 also. So if b1 is greater than 2, then b plus equals to b1 minus 2. Is that perfect? If we'll check if a is greater than b, means allies wins, then what we'll do? We'll directly return true. And in else case, we'll directly return false. Because if b is greater than a, then it will be false. And if a equals to b, let's take a edge case. If a equals to b, let's take an example for this. A, then b. If this case is also, then if allies moves first, then this will be removed. So a equals to 1, and if Bob turns, then this will be b equals to 1. Then again allies turns will come, and allies has no chance to remove any element, so allies will lose. So let's remove this. So here is the complete code. Let's run this. It is working perfect. Let's submit this code. Yeah, it's working perfect. So let's discuss about the time complexity and space complexity. So we are not taking any space, however, we are taking some variables, but it's not a data structure and any other. So the space complexity will be go of 1, and we are traversing the whole string only one time. Then space time complexity will be big O of n. You can see the intuition for this. If you know another approaches, then you can comment it also. And if you find this helpful, then please like, share, and subscribe